your response.
So again, sorry for the delay, everybody. Sorry to make you wait. This is a question that we were asked at practically every media interview we had throughout the course of the day. It's still a few patches away in the future, but we can say that players can expect 2 large new summons. Whoa! Woo! アバターの性能について質問をこうやって受けるんだろうなと思っています。So yeah, he hopes that this time next year when he comes, instead of asking about the existence of these pets, you're asking about how to use them and what they can do. Next year.
Is there any plan to improve inventory space, Moghouse space, Mogarch space, and storage?
So yeah, this is definitely something they know is an issue and they'd like to address. It's something they're considering right now, but unfortunately the system side and some of the technical details about the memory limits being 80 items and whether or not they can expand this and increase the number of items that can be contained on the system side is something that they'll have to look into more detail with the programmers and bring everybody in on.
Last year at Fan Festival, Red Mage was announced to have changes to make it a frontline job.
来週行われるバージョンアップではなくて、その次のメジャーバージョンアップでいくつかのジョブを触る予定です。で、まだ、今自分が開発の部屋で触っているのは、とりあえず白丸をした赤丸同士を触っています。So yeah, there's a lot of job adjustments that are being considered for the not this upcoming patch, but the next one, which will be probably planned slated for sometime in March. And what he's working with right now, kicking around, is specifically our red mage and white mage adjustments.
The red mage, white mage.
Why aren't all question marks 3 minutes repop time? 15 minutes is lame.
3分の方がいいと思うので、優先度の高いものから3分に変えていきます。例えば白鵬あたりから。
So yes, he also feels that 3 minutes would be great for all of these. Again, also personally, Mr. Ito feels that 15 minutes is too long, and based on some kind of system of priority, for example, which of those question mark pops are being used most regularly, he'd like to in some kind of priority in reducing them down to 3 minutes. And for example, his example that he just used was Piako or something like that.
Any chance of getting a keyring that takes up only one inventory slot while holding multiple chests and coffer keys? Thanks.
それは非常にいいアイデアだと思います。一つにまとめることはちょっと難しいのかもしれませんが、大事なもの化するなど他の方法で検討したいと思います。
Yes, I also think that this is a great idea and something we'd like to do. Unfortunately, doing it that way, system side would require an overhaul that would be very difficult, but they will be considering other ways to do it. For example, making those items key items, or for example, some other variety of working around it.
All right. Will there be a unique item from completing the Wings of the Goddess storyline?
田波市長の関係はまだ当分先の予定なんですが、投資に関しては高レベル向けのアイテムを考えています。できればオリジナルグラフィックにしたいと思っています。
So yeah, the conclusion, the final conclusion of the Wings of the Gods storyline, he thinks is still a ways off, but they are already considering some high-end rewards, more in-game rewards for high-level players. And he says that if possible, we would like to do something with some new graphics, some all-new, never-before-seen graphics.
All right, here's our last question. Unfortunately, right low on time. Please change 72-hour event timers to 70 hours to allow for more time. That's not a question. That's a nice request.
これは持ちやすい
Like guys and limit. So if you enter an hour late, you don't have to enter an hour late.
それとしていい感じにプレイできるように思えるんですけれど、実際はその皆さんの間でのピーク時間の取り合いになってしまう、より加熱してしまうと思うので、慎重に検討したいと思います。
So yeah, this is something that he'll definitely look into upon returning to Japan. The thing is that when you make these kind of shifts, even though making these kind of shifts would make it play a bit easier for some people, the problem is that during those peak hours, you're going to have a lot more people trying to get into these areas, and then you run into problems with that. So it's something that they have to consider factors like that, and then they'll see where they can go from there.